Hi, and welcome back to From the South. Since the beginning of the conflict in Ukraine, more than 1 million refugees from the Donetsk and Luhansk People's Republics have crossed into Russia. An emergency services official told Sputnik that since the escalation of the conflict, more than 1.2 million Ukrainian refugees have fled from the Donbas region across the border into the Russian Rostov region. Among the displaced, there are 218,000 minors. In 53 regions of Russia, 531 temporary accommodation points have already been set up, 65 of them in the Rostov region. The large-scale evacuation of the civilian population from the Donbas self-proclaimed republics began mid-February because of the worsening situation on the ground. On that topic, more than 500 people were evacuated from the Ukrainian city of Mariupol to the Donetsk People's Republic on Thursday. The Donetsk authorities reported that over the past 24 hours, 509 people, including 36 minors, were evacuated from Mariupol to the town of Bezimenoe in the Novoazov district. The evacuees were taken to an assistance center set up by the Ministry of Emergencies. Last February 24th, Russia launched a special military operation in Ukraine, claiming that the self-proclaimed People's Republics of Donetsk and Luhansk, previously acknowledged by Moscow as sovereign states, needed help in the face of the genocide committed by Kiev. Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said he doubts the motives of Ukraine's intention of joining the European Union, while accusing Brussels of ambitions beyond the European continent.
EU has turned from a constructive economic platform as it was created into an aggressive militant player who is already declaring its ambitions far beyond the European continent. They are rushing to follow in the tracks already laid by NATO, thereby confirming the trend that they are merging with the North Atlantic Alliance and will in fact serve as its appendage.
The group of 7 foreign ministers are meeting until Saturday in the northern German city of Bengals, where they are discussing together with the Ukrainian and Moldovan counterparts their response to the war in Ukraine. British Foreign Secretary Liz Truss said it is very important at this time that we keep the pressure on Vladimir Putin by supplying more arms to Ukraine and by increasing sanctions. The war in Ukraine will be at the top of the agenda, with the foreign ministers of Ukraine and Moldova, Dmitry Kuleba and Nicu Popescu, respectively, invited to the event. The foreign affairs ministers will also be discussing the impact of sanctions on the prices of food and energy. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said his country does not have a positive opinion on Finland and Sweden joining the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, and accused Scandinavian countries of harboring outlawed Kurdish militants.
We're currently following the developments in Sweden and Finland, but we do not have a positive opinion on this, because they made a mistake with NATO with Greece before, the administrations before us, and you know the attitude that Greece took against Turkey by taking NATO behind it. We, as Turkey, do not want to make a second mistake on this issue. Moreover, Scandinavian countries are unfortunately almost like guest houses for terrorist organizations. PKK, the HKPC, are nested in Sweden, in the Netherlands.
The Greek parliament on Thursday approved the increased U.S.